In 2023, yes, I didn't realise it had been that long either, I played through the original Spider-Man PS1 game with the promise that I would eventually do a video on the sequel, and as always seems to be the case with my promises, I am finally back to play the sequel. I played and finished this as a kid, but my only real memory of it was that it was decent, but not as good as the first. Let's see if I feel the same way. We get the previously on Spider-Man, but hey, if you want to see that, check the old video. Today we're starting off seeing a very green Electro stealing something. Spoiler, he might be a bad guy. Before we get into the level with Stan Lee narration. First to hear him. We meet Beast, who's helping us with the tutorial, taking on the role of Black Cat from the last game. We don't need to go through much though. The tutorial, while my memory from last time is hazy, because it was 3 years ago, it's a pretty easy game. Now, onto the story. There's the robbery. Oh no! The level is pretty basic, we're kind of still semi-tutorial-ing. That's not a word. Anyway, giving us a chance to beat up some bad guys. We put out a car fire and also a building fire, and then follow the bad guys who got away. Up here the enemies are a little tougher, but not by much. Turret was easy too. The bridge was not. There are a few more turrets for us to take out, but easy. And a mysterious cloaked figure hands his briefcase to a mysterious cloaked figure. Spidey goes to investigate, and of course my controller disconnected here. Oh well, this level wasn't a challenge, it only took a couple of minutes and beating up some guys. This game is split into 24 levels, but some of them are only about 2 minutes long. After scaring the crap out of a thug to get some answers, we have a, some would say, shocking experience. It's our first boss fight. I do actually struggle with him, not because he's really difficult, but because the web yanking of boxes is awkward. When I eventually get him, I hit him with a box that explodes nowhere near him, but who cares. Once we beat him and save him, it's off to Hangar 18. The bad guys, though, have rockets. Oh yes, and also arm a giant bomb with a timer. Why? That's never explained. To get it, though, we have to get 4 keys, which are all on mercs. Not always easiest to find them, but I do. Get the bomb sorted out, head to the hangar. We learn quickly that this hangar stuff is a trap for the cops to keep them away. Not on Spidey's watch though. Did I expect the level to be hard? No. Was I right? Yes. Not much to report other than finding frozen webbing. That's cool. The bad guys have actually set a plane to crash with someone inside though, so I guess we better save them. This one was challenging, not least because the plane kept running me over. It's basically head up to the end, destroy everything in the way and open all the doors in the way of the plane, and then web up the propellers. I got run over, and then a very close call. Jesus Christ, this was close, but I did it and saved the pilot. Now we're back to chasing the bad guys. They have rockets, which is meant to be a major problem, it just isn't. Finding Spidey armor was good though, even if we didn't really need it. And then we get to a train yard, but we hear from Stan again, and we have a lot to do. Now, I don't know if we have to stay quiet, but the game says we should, so that's what I do. We have a power puzzle, which basically involves hitting the right sequence of breakers, and they're all where we came from. So a bit of backtracking, but didn't take super long. You thought we were done with the train yard, didn't you? Yeah, me too. But here's train yard level 2. This time it's just beat up a load of guys, open the door in a very fancy door room that makes no sense. Go through, do that again, no worries. At least up until the moment we finish the level and we meet up with the Sandman. Actually, we don't have to fight him, thank God. What we have to do is chase the train, but there are sand walls in the way. I could not work out how to get through, so I beat him up, but he just regenerates and the train got away. The answer is to throw boxes at the walls and keep swinging until we're on the train. The case gets away though, thanks to the Beetle, a villain I know nothing about and who we don't actually meet again. I wonder if they were setting him up for the 3rd game that didn't happen. We see a meeting of the villains afterwards, and Hammerhead comes in and then does this absolute copy of Al Capone's speech from The Untouchables. Seriously, look it up on YouTube, it's basically almost the same speech. It's a little less bloody this time though. Anyway, we're dealing with Hammerhead's thugs now, following our only lead, and we start by saving a guy in an elevator. Now we're saving a bunch of hostages. Game said it'll be hard, says we have to be careful, we just beat them up and it's fine. Until we find Hammerhead and the doctor that he has kidnapped. And yes, now we're dealing with Hammerhead. He likes to headbutt Charles like a Timu Rhino. But the solution to beating him is simple. Pull the gun out of his hand and then beat him senseless. Once we've webbed him up, we head to the lab where the woman was the doctor, where she was working. It's the first time we get to meet drones. I hate drones. Anyway, shut down some boilers, work out how to kill drones, shot off a laser grid through some vents, past the laser grid, very easy as a Spider-Man, and next level. Which is a bastard. Least favourite level this one. Got to swing from platform to platform to get to the top, but the swings are not exactly what I would call precise. Getting up there to disable the force field, letting some room with drones, which is easier. Turrets, still easier. All that jazz. I hope we don't have to do a level like this again. Never mind, this one's worse. More going up, this time with lasers, electric traps to deal with. I'm just skipping through this. This annoyed me. I didn't like this level. Once I had it figured out, it wasn't too hard. Still didn't like it. But now we're in Dr. Connor's lab. He's not here right now though, because the lizard is here. Beating him up conventionally doesn't work, and I learned the hard way. The trick is, make a cure, collect it, put it in web cartridges, shoot him with it, and then beat him up. Connors thankfully can point us in the right direction once he is unlithered. Unlithered? Unlithered. That's not a word. Moving on from my complete failure of the English language, who doesn't want a short level with lasers and drones? Well, I didn't, but I got it anyway. After some swinging and disabling though, level's done. Think my things are going well until Sandman appears. Deja vu. This time we're actually fighting him, with water, naturally. Activate the water pressure, douse him with the stuff and beat the crap out of him. Then we rinse and repeat, literally rinse and repeat, until he's gone and we swing away. We then find out where Electro is going because the thing he's looking for is conveniently in the newspaper. God damn it, Jameson. He's already here with the doctor and sends Electric Samurai after us. They're powered by a generator, but Electric Web makes short work of them. I use their remains to destroy the generator. Now it's another massive climb up, but it's actually really easy. Just dodge the various types of lightning and don't get hit because you can fall all the way to the ground to the top. And then it's the big bad himself. It's time to fight Electro. I like the arena, it's cool. Electro the pain. I'm still not sure I worked out the right way to fight him, but I found a way. Turns out you can just jump up there. He will knock you down, but you can get a punch or two in, and his pushbacks don't do any damage. Eventually he gets lasers too, doesn't stop the strategy. We save the doctor, but unfortunately he gets the gem. Now he's a bit overpowered. This is the real final fight. It took me a while to figure it out, it's tough. First we head to the tower and destroy the generators. He can use them to heal, now he can't. Next we destroy these power supplies to make the power unstable, and then when he hits the generator, I don't know what this is, he gets stunned. Hit him a few more times, and he's down, and we did it. We won. Jameson being Jameson though, of course, we don't get the credit. Our villains get to go to prison though, and we even get to see the ones we beat last time, which was a nice throwback, and that's the game. My memory of this game was that it was good, but not as good as the sequel, as the prequel, as the original one. Playing it again as a 30-something, did I feel the same way? Yeah. The big problem I think this had is it wanted to be different. It didn't want to repeat villains and heroes and stuff from the original game, but they used all the good ones in the first game. You know, we didn't get Venom or Carnage, Doc Ock, Scorpion, Black Cat, Rhino. We had Electro, we had Sandman, we had Hammerhead, and instead of Black Cat we had the Beast. It's not really the same level. Also, I didn't find some of the in-between boss levels that fun. That being said, it is a worthy sequel to the original game, it's just not quite as good. Of the two, I'd recommend the first one, but if you've played that and you're looking for more, this is worth doing. That's it from me for now, but I'll be back again soon with another video. This one is a sequel to a Pokemon video I did, a lot more recently than the Spider-Man one. I'll see you then.